Center in downtown Portland, Oregon. Tonight, it's the Portland Trail Blazers play host to the Golden State Warriors. Curry. Message received. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
To Thompson. Screen coming. Driving is Thompson, but a shot won't fall. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. Green to Thompson. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Lillard matched up with the two-time MVP. Beyond the arc for three. Damian Lillard, not much more the defense could have done. It's a contested three.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Curry. Steph Curry missed his first. That one goes.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
It's Portland ball. Lillard. 9 points for him to start the game. He's hit 3 threes in this first quarter. Lights out from downtown.
And defensively, you have to stay in these guys' pocket. Force him to be a driver rather than a shooter.
Had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Takes it coast to coast, and the strong finish at the rim.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Lillard. Stolen by the Warriors. To Thompson. The touch at the rim. Count it.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
To Green. Hassan Whiteside with the block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lillard to Ken Bazemore. Short jumper off the mark. To Curry. Missed a wide open look. To Lillard. Work it down to Nurkic. Great pass, setting up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish, just like that.
Russell against the Lehigh product. Love the hustle. Sprawls out on the deck. Lillard. Textbook defense. To Curry. Green. Short jumper won't fall. Bazemore defended by Steph Curry. Nurkic to Lillard.
1 minute remaining in the first quarter.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. His guys have come out flat. Slow start in this first quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitute
Golden State at the controls. Livingston up against the Weber State product. Take stock of the floor. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark in you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
And gets both to drop at the line. Nothing going here on that drive. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Lillard. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Blazers have the lead. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
To Alec Burks. Fires the three. Oh, who saw that coming?
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
C.J. McCollum can't get the bounce. Livingston across the timeline. Down three. Screen coming. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. McCollum into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here's a chance from long range. Can't connect. To Alec Burks. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Portland has the ball. McCollum. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To McCollum. For three. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Alec Burks. Not that time. Livingston. Warriors with 4 to shoot. To Green. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Shot from the lane won't go. The follow won't go either. Green. Off the mark. To McCollum. For three. A tough make there for C.J. McCollum. Can't fault the defender on that one.
You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game.
Including the opportunity to attend a post-game press conference. Visit the website for your chance to win.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Subbing in.
From long range. And the rebound taken in by the Trailblazers. To McCollum. Deep two there. Won't go. To Thompson. A lot of contact. No whistle.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Cauley Stein to Sean Livingston. And it's Lillard with the rebound. The drive, right to the basket. Nurkic rocking the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him.
Slam down. Yusuf Nurkic cleans it up.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the backboards. Looks like the message is really getting through.
Klay Thompson matched up with Tolliver. Can't get past the defender. Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Curry cleans it up. Yusuf Nurkic swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Trailblazers with the basketball. Lillard, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Livingston to bring it up. Margins 8. Curry curling inside. Thompson. Exclamation point. Willie Cauley-Stein with the slam.
Ed, I bet you can't say his name 3 times fast.
That's William Cauley-Stein, my
I said
friend.
fast, Ed, fast.
And that's rebounded by Golden State. Steve Kerr gonna call a timeout. He'll try to design something here for the final possession of the half. Deep three at the buzzer. Klay Thompson defended by Yusuf Nurkic. First half comes to an end with the Blazers in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Lillard. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Count it. 3-pointer is good.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. The deficit is 6. McCollum with the basketball. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. That's good D. Shot no good. Curry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the 3. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. In just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Play some D, play some D.
I got him. Here we go.
Lillard Can't go down. Smothering defense. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout Portland as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
Get back, get back.
Portland's got it. To McCollum.
Hey, man, you gotta pass the ball.
To Whiteside. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Curry to Russell. Trying to cash in. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
There's only so many times you can hide from the truth. That was horrific defense. Just got to get it back on the next possession.
To McCollum. Beyond the arc for 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Leads 3. To Curry. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. A bad pass there. Warriors have it. To Curry. Damian Lillard able to recover with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Curry missed it.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Russell guarded by McCollum. Just off the mark.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Fires the 3, and the rebound belongs to Golden State. To Green. Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Cauley-Stein to Curry. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now the Blazers will use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineup. Here come some changes. Trailblazers take over. Lillard for the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Oh, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Team foul number 1. That's the first
2-point shot for Curry. And Portland comes up with the rebound.
I got ball.
To Lillard. Lets it fly from long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Curry with the basketball. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Here's a chance from long range, and Steph. He can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Count the bucket for 2.
Okay, look, not everything is going to make it into the scouting report.
Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
And a whistle.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
And he connects on the first free throw.
Good shot.
Goes 2 for 2. Lillard. That one off the mark. It's no good. Corner 3 at the buzzer. That ends the period. The Warriors with the lead. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. They have clearly been the better side so far. Jay, that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Well, the cardinal rule in the game of sport is whenever you go into the fourth quarter, it's 0-0. You have to play the game with the scoreboard saying 0-0. And if you can win that game by double digits, then you've done your job in the fourth.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
And C.J. McCollum, zero hesitation, knocks down the 3.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Steph Curry matched up with Lillard for 3, and it's a Blazer rebound. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Green to Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
D'Lo reminds me so much of Sam Cassell. He's not the fastest guy, but he gets where he wants to go anytime. The word that is key for him, potential, potential, potential. Will he be able to accomplish his potential?
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Russell. And the rebound taken in by the Blazers. To Nurkic. And he'll head to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First free throw is good. And he makes them both. A bad pass there. Blazers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
No good. That's great defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Lillard. Great defense, forcing the miss. To Curry. Green. To Curry. Kent Bazemore pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Hassan Whiteside sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Draymond Green with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Warriors have the basketball. Deep two there, won't go. To Ken Bazemore.
2 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
C.J. McCollum. It's good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Russell, defended by McCollum. For three. It's rebounded by Whiteside. And 2 points to the board.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Lillard, the hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Curry to bring it up. Leads a bucket. And they called a foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
Team foul number 2, Portland Trailblazers.
Curry. Tough shot. He hits.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
McCollum. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That's no good.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
C.J. McCollum, yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Yusuf Nurkic tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
We'll get a stoppage here. Timeout, Portland. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game.
Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
Lillard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. McCollum takes aim at Livingston. From long range, drills the three. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They trail by 1. Who's it going to be as they get ready for the final shot? That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Trailblazers who get the victory as they just squeak this one out by a point. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.